Breaking news, a tough new immigration bill is being proposed in Congress. Yeah. I know. How many times have you heard that before? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 4,244 times, and shame on me. I'm just dumb as a box of rocks. I want to tell you about this new bill. It's called the SAVE Act. I don't want you to get excited. You know, some of its common sense provisions, like tougher workplace enforcement or adding 8,000 more agents to the border, I don't want you to think that it'll actually get passed. I'm just telling you about the bill because it was proposed by a Democrat. Of course, the Democratic leadership doesn't want that bill to ever see the light of day because it's an election year after all. But Republicans are hoping to actually unite with a Democrat on immigration reform. What a concept! Coming together to get something done that we all want done. Whoa. They're using a rare procedural motion to move it forward. I do have a news flash for Washington. The American people don't care about the election year. They don't care about the procedural motion or anything else. We want our borders secured. And we'd like it done, about 4 years ago. If a Democrat can deliver it, great. I'm the first one to shake their hand. A Republican, great. Independent, Ron Paul, I don't care. Get it done. Former NFL player and North Carolina Congressman Heath Shuler. This is a guy who introduced SAVE Act last year. And first of all, tell me about the bill, because I'm always afraid of these bills. It's tucked in, somewhere in the middle of the bill is like, oh yeah, and by the way, the Constitution no longer exists.
Well, Glenn, I don't think we'll have to worry about that. This is, it's truly a bipartisan bill. When we dropped the SAVE Act, we had 25 Democrats and 25 Republicans on the bill. We went and did a press conference. People said that they'd been watching tough issues, especially the immigration issue, and they never thought that they'd have a bill that would actually have so much bipartisan support.
Any path to citizenship in this?
No path to citizenship. None whatsoever.
Nobody. What do we do with the citizens, the non-citizens that are here illegally?
Well, it will be self-deportation. It's with an employer verification piece using E-Verify. A program that will be phased in over 3 years that when people can't find employment and they're fined from the employer side, if they actually have someone employed that is here illegally, then it's fined by the employer, is fined. But it'll also, the people who do have legal status, that they'll be able to take the burden off the employer to decide whether or not the information that the employee is handing to them is correct by using the Social Security Administration and Department of Homeland Security.
There's got to be something to this, because this is starting to make too much sense and it's coming from Washington. Now, McCain is the guy who says, oh, I know now. I got it. I got it from the American. No, I heard this time. This one has no path to citizenship. This is exactly the kind of bill that he should support. Have you heard? Is he for this bill?
Well, we've actually reached out to all the presidential candidates and asked them to endorse this bill.
Any of them?
No, so far. Not a surprise, but no one has actually endorsed this bill from the presidential side.
Right, okay. And you're going up against Nancy Pelosi. She doesn't want this introduced now. What's it like going after Nancy Pelosi, being a Democrat? Are you getting a lot of heat for it?
Well, I think you have to look at it. Why was I elected to the U.S. House to go represent my district and represent the American people? And, to be able to, this is far too much is both leaderships, both Democrats and Republicans, use this as a political tool. And it's time to get some common sense about it and start what's doing right for the American people and start doing what's right for America in general. And we're playing too much partisan politics, and so I want to make sure I'm going to do whatever it takes.
Heath, Congressman, I have to tell you, I got to cut you off here, but I got to tell you, I'm a conservative. But you know what? I'm looking for politicians like you. I don't know much about you, sir, but I'm going to look into you. You're exactly the kind of politician I think Americans are looking for. Someone who says, screw the parties, man, let's do the right thing for the country. Absolutely. Thank you. And
Thank you,
we hope to talk to you again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We'll be back in just